Hi everyone, it's Az here from Hot Toys. That's the other channel that I have. When you start collecting, if you're anything like me, you don't know what on earth you're doing. You're running around like a headless chicken. About 4 or so years ago, I started really ramping up my collecting of toys. And I just went for everything. Every single thing that I had any solitary interest in, I started to purchase and purchase and purchase. So much so, it got to the crazy degree that this house, which is tiny, turned itself into a warehouse. On my bed, I had boxes of toys, plastic bins full of 1-in-6s. And I was having to sleep on that as well. Couldn't I just put them on the floor? No, because the floor was completely full of other... Some might say it was a little bit of a hoard. Now, everything's gone. It's all been put into storage. Things are back to normal. I have a house again, which is awesome. But it's also allowed me to focus myself on what I actually want to collect. And one of my major things is Transformers. So what was I going to do in terms of that? I mean, there's all kinds of Transformers from G1, G2 to all the different various spin-offs that they've had. So how do you focus even that? What I decided is I was going to go for the G1, come on now, Autobots to start with, and get all of the Autobots pre-Transformers the movie. So all of the Autobots that had appeared in season 1 and 2 of the cartoon. So what I'm going to do in today's video is I'm going to show you where I am in terms of the collection and where I actually got them from. So this is my current Autobots pre-Transformers the movie G1. Not an exhaustive list. I have some still to add, hence a little bit of room at the front. And I house them in a couple of Moducase DF60s. Now, starting at the back on the left-hand side, we've got Defensor. This is the Yes model version of Defensor, and I was actually really impressed at how good it is. It is expensive, cost around £220, but excellent. A little bit of trouble getting groove on the left leg, but still pretty darn good. Then we've got Skyfire / Jetfire. This is the Fanstoys version. Now, the Dinobots, I've got all 5 of them, but they're slightly different. The Grimlock is the Fanstoys X version. The Slag is also the Transformers X version, as is the Snarl. Now, the X version has these nice shiny chromes on them. The Swoop and the Sludge are actually the regular versions. They don't quite have that nice little chromey look that the others have. Then we've got Perceptor, which I just love. Fanstoys again. After that, we've got a unbranded 4th party Optimus Prime, which is the MP44 version. This cost a fraction of the money and is fantastic. So I thoroughly recommend picking that up. Save yourself a few bob. They've actually made a couple of improvements too. We've got the Masterpiece Ratchet. Yes, I'm going to have to change the stickers. They're incorrect to the cartoon. I just need to have the red crosses. Then we have the Fanstoys version of Jazz, which is superb. To his right is the Fanstoys version of Warpath. Moving to the front now, Fanstoys again. This time with Huffer and Sea Spray. And this is the V2 Masterpiece version of Bumblebee. I actually really like this. I think this is a pretty decent model myself. It got a little bit of flack. And this is the Fanstoys Cliff Jumper. But when you see the Cliff Jumper, you think, what can you do with Bumblebee? Then we have Brawn, Fanstoys again, Fanstoys Mirage, and then the Tomy Takara Masterpiece Blue Streak. There's no Blaster in the collection yet as of this recording. However, my supplier have already taken the money for the Fanstoys version of Blaster. And when they take the money, it normally means that it's going to ship within 3 or 4 days maximum. So by this time next week, fingers crossed, I should have that in my possession. The cassette's not available just yet, but that's okay because they didn't appear, as I mentioned, until the movie itself. Let's go to the other side now. So we've already seen Sludge. So then we go on to the aerial bots. We've got Air Raid, Silverbolt, and then Skydive. They're the 3 available from Fanstoys at the moment. 2 more still to come in that. Grapple on the left-hand side, the yellow one, and Inferno to the right, Takara Masterpieces. Then in front of them, we've got the Fanstoys version of Hoist, which is just freaking phenomenal. Trailbreaker next to him. Then we go across to the Takara Ironhide, the other 2, of course, Fanstoys. This is a third-party Hound, not a masterpiece, but it's basically a complete masterpiece with decals as well. Then we've got Cosmos, which is the ex-Transbots version of Cosmos. I absolutely adore this. I don't even know if there's any other Cosmos available out there, but pick that one up for sure. Beachcomber, Fanstoys. Takara Masterpiece, Sunstreaker. Masterpiece Tracks with Raoul there. Masterpiece Sideswipe. Masterpiece Smokescreen. Masterpiece Skids. I love this. I really like the skids. Masterpiece Prowl. And guess what? Masterpiece Red Alert to finish that off on the right-hand side. So there we go. As mentioned, not an exhaustive list. However, there's a lot of masterpieces simply because there aren't Fanstoys versions available at the moment. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be swapping some of those out, if not all of them out, when the Fanstoys version does release, because the quality is just so much better. Yes, you're paying more, you're paying a premium on them, but they are just so much better. The way that they transform, the way that they look, and it is a bit frustrating when a third-party company can do it better than the actual company that holds the license. But this is not an exhaustive list. Still got a few to add to that, but it's a work in progress, and I'm pretty happy with it so far. It's not all of my Transformers either. I've got the after Transformers the Movie ones, including Transformers the Movie, developing in my bedroom at the moment. And then, of course, I've got the pre-Transformers the Movie Decepticons, which is coming along pretty nicely as well. So until next time, you take care. Bye for now.